Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Set up the chat so I can read what folks are writing. I'm very happy to have you guys joining me to clear out some of this discomfort that might be coming up around the current elections, and maybe there's a lot of stuff that might have come up for those who watched the debate last night, and just in general, if you're spending any time on social media, and actually go ahead and as long as we're here, go ahead and start tapping already. Oh wait, I was going to do my little. My virtual background. There we go. Just to set the mood. So yeah, go ahead and be tapping. As if you've watched any of my work for any amount of time, you know that I always encourage folks to tap on a daily basis. Tap as often as possible. Okay, some of you maybe you didn't see the screen that was ahead of time. I'm going to ask that people not post divisive comments. This is a place to cultivate peace. This is nonpartisan, and if you want to be making divisive posts, please go someplace else. There's no point in you being here. For either side, either party, be clearing what's going on in there. The whole point of this is to be clearing that stuff that's uncomfortable and that would make you want to post divisive comments. So let's go ahead and start by closing our eyes. Take a deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. Now just breathing comfortably with your eyes closed. Go ahead and feel your feet on the floor or whatever part of you is connected to something. Allow yourself to feel that connection. Allow yourself to feel centered and grounded. Allowing yourself to be right here, right now, as present as possible so as to receive maximum benefit from this hour. Just following your breath through your body, just allow yourself to be aware of what's going on inside. Noticing where you might be feeling tension, anxiety, fear, doubt. Just allowing yourself to be aware of that stuff that's going on inside that feels uncomfortable, particularly around the election. But certainly while we're here tapping, you can allow yourself to focus on whatever might be going on for you. Whatever is depriving you of peace, just allow yourself to be aware of that stuff. Notice where in your body it might be. Notice on a scale of 0 to 10 how strong it might feel. Notice what thoughts, beliefs, and memories might be coming up that contribute to that fear, that anxiety, or whatever uncomfortable feelings might be coming up. Yeah, just allowing yourself to be aware of what feels important and what feels relevant. Go ahead and take another deep breath. Let it go. Open your eyes. Now let's start tapping. Even though I feel all this discomfort, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel all this anxiety, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I feel all this anxiety, all this discomfort, all this fear, even though I feel all this discomfort, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe all the people involved in this, because I choose to feel that free. All this discomfort, all this discomfort, all this fear, all this stuff that's going on inside of me that takes away from my peace. It would be nice to feel some peace. But how can I possibly feel any peace with all the stuff that's going on? With the election happening in a week and a half? In fact, it's already going on right now. And maybe I feel a lot of fear about how we won't know what happened on election day. All these fears about the election, all these concerns, all this upset, all this anger. Underneath all of that stuff is fear. But it definitely comes out as anger sometimes. And maybe it's my anger, or I'm afraid of other people's anger. There's just a whole lot of anger and a whole lot of fear. And I choose to feel peace. Except when I don't. Because there are definitely times where I choose something other than peace. Not because I'm bad or stupid, but because I have all this programming telling me that this is how I should feel. Telling me that if I'm not outraged, I'm doing it wrong. I'm not paying enough attention. So I have to get upset. And it's not that I'm wrong for being upset. I just don't want to hang out there too long because it's not healthy. It takes a toll on my emotional well-being. It takes a toll on my physical well-being. It takes a toll on my prosperity. It takes a toll on my relationships. So whenever possible, I choose to move back into peace as quickly as possible. I choose to feel more peace right now. Clearing the reasons why I couldn't or shouldn't. All this belief that my ability to feel peace is outside of my control. It's up to other people. And while all these other people are carrying on with all of their political arguments and all of their fear mongering, I couldn't possibly feel any peace. I mean, that would be irresponsible. That's what part of me tells me. And I choose to move through that. I choose to process these emotions. Moving through the fear. Moving through the anger. It's not that they're wrong or bad. Those are normal emotions. There are no negative or bad emotions. But there are definitely uncomfortable emotions. They are there to let me know that something needs to be addressed. And once I've noticed and have a plan of action to make something right, then I can let go of the discomfort. I don't need to stay stuck in the uncomfortable feeling. And I'm allowing myself to heal. I'm giving myself permission to feel more peace. It doesn't mean I'll just become complacent. It doesn't mean I'll decide not to bother voting. Because my voice deserves to be heard. But I can feel peace as I cast my ballot. I'm doing what I can. Doing what I can to make things better. And it's okay if I feel peace in the process. I'm allowing myself to feel more and more peace. Feeling more peace at a cellular level. Allowing myself to breathe more easily. Allowing myself to relax in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And again, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Go inside and notice what's going on inside. Notice what emotions are coming up. And feel free to share what's going on in there. But again, I'm going to ask again, please avoid divisive language. We're here to cultivate peace, not to, rile things up. So allow yourself, I want you to talk about, you know, what you're feeling, but not what you're feeling about certain people, whether it's candidates or the people that support them. Glad to know it's helpful. Thoughts, comments, questions. Yeah. So tired about it. It's something that someone else had commented on my on just my promo, saying, "I'm so tired of election ads." And fortunately, even though, go ahead and keep tapping. Go ahead and use this whole hour to be tapping on whatever stuff is coming up. But even even though we may not know the results in a week and a half, at least the ads will hopefully stop. um, so let me. Yeah. Yeah. It's feel free to change the words as you like. If freedom feels better than peace, um, I so I wear a thing that says "cultivate peace," and instrument of peace is my job description. So I'm sorry that the word peace bothers you, but yeah, absolutely use whatever words feel right for you. Yeah, you can't be worried enough. So let's do this. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Um, yeah, the vagus nerve is one of the theories of how the tapping works. So yeah, with your eyes closed, just allow yourself to be aware of what's going on inside. And noticing what frustration you have about the ads and how tired you may be of the whole election process, and also the fears about what's going to happen. Rate that on a scale of 0 to 10. Open your eyes. Even though I feel all of this fear, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel all this frustration, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I feel all this fear and frustration about this whole election process, about what's going to happen, even though I feel all this fear and frustration, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else involved in this. All this fear, all of this fear, all this fear about what's going to happen. And it begs the question, what am I hoping to do with this fear? What am I hoping? How am I hoping that it's going to help me? I can't get scared enough to change the outcome. I can't even get scared enough to change other people's minds. No one who thinks differently than I do is going to look at my panic and change their mind. So I can't get scared enough to make a positive difference. So I'm allowing myself to move through that. The problem with fear and anger is that they shut down my rational mind. They're great for letting me know that I need to take action. They're not so great at helping me find the right action to take. So now that I know that I need to do things, I choose to allow myself enough peace and freedom to use my rational mind so that I can think clearly. What am I most afraid of? And what are the best solutions I can come up with? What can I do to fix this? What can I do to solve these issues? How can I genuinely keep myself safe? What can I do to make things better? So I love and appreciate that part of me that has insisted on feeling fear. So that I'm aware that something's not as it should be, or at least not as I want it to be. And now that I'm aware of that, I'm allowing myself to feel calm enough that I can think as clearly as possible to come up with the best solutions, the best plan of action. And it's not really my fault that I'm so freaked out, because there are a lot of people who want me to be freaked out. Because when I'm freaked out, I don't think as clearly, and I'm more easily manipulated. And I choose not to be manipulated. I choose to genuinely have the freedom of choice. And I'm not as free when I'm freaked out. So I'm allowing myself to calm down and be more sensible and figure out what's really best. And running around scared and angry is not best for me or anybody else. And there may be a lot of issues that are important to me. And I hope the right candidate wins so that those issues get dealt with. But I can't rely on any particular person. Because even if they say they want what I want, they might not be able to do anything about it. But there are things that I can do. I may be really afraid about this election because I'm afraid of what's going to happen. I'm afraid of how things might change. And I'm afraid I won't be able to handle it. I'm afraid that the outcome of this election will decide my fate. And while the election is important, I choose not to make it that important. Because I create my reality. I get to create my destiny. And the person in the White House doesn't get to make that different. I can overcome what happens there. I can be happy and healthy, regardless of who gets elected. So a lot of my fear is that the election determines my fate. And I choose to clear that. It can certainly create challenges. It can certainly put bumps in the road for me. And maybe those are just opportunities to find out what I'm capable of. As the old English proverb goes, smooth seas never made skilled mariner. Whatever challenges come, might help me to bring out the best in me. Not that I want to make things worse. Not that I want to manifest bad things to challenge me. Although sometimes part of me does. But I choose to know I can handle this. I choose to feel more confident in myself. Whatever happens in this election, I'm going to be able to handle it. I have handled every election that has happened so far. Maybe not always as gracefully as I would have liked, but I'm still here, which is proof that I handled it. And while I might not enjoy the outcome of this election, I choose to trust that I will handle it. And it will help me to guide me to some of my next steps. For myself and for others. I choose to have more faith in what I can do. And I choose to know that I can handle this. Clearing my doubts about that. Clearing them at a cellular level. Clearing them all the way back through my past. Back through all the times in my life where I somehow got the message that I couldn't handle things. That was a misunderstanding. And I'm clearing out the misunderstandings. Allowing myself to be free. Allowing myself to be free to feel more peace. Because I deserve that. And it's beneficial to other people too. I choose to feel much more peace. And then I can spread that to others. And that's going to be much more beneficial. Maybe I've been sending a lot of negative vibes. And I'm not sure what I'm hoping to do with that. I can't hate someone enough to change their mind. And I can't be scared enough to change their mind. But as I allow myself to feel more peace, I can send more positive energy. And that might make people more willing to listen to me. So I'm allowing myself to feel that. Clearing these fears of doom and gloom. All the catastrophes that I think will happen after the election. Those catastrophes are predicted every 4 years. And while there have certainly been bumps in the road, we get through them. I choose to have more faith in myself. I choose to have more faith in humanity. And the things that I disagree with, It's because either I'm confused or other people are confused. I can't hate away the confusion. So right now I'm tapping it away. And maybe I can teach other people to tap away their confusion. Then maybe they'll see that I'm right. And if nothing else, I can feel better. And the better I feel, the more good I can do for myself and others. And I choose to do good. I choose to find the best ways to do good. I choose to find the most loving ways to do good. And I'm setting myself free to do so. In body, mind, and spirit. And take a deep breath. Go ahead and close your eyes and just check in with what's going on in there. Yeah, I love this comment about watching the birds in the trees. And, there's so many things that we can look around and see so much beauty and so much awesomeness. We get so sucked into the media and doom scrolling. I don't know if you've heard that expression, doom scrolling, where you just are scrolling through all the awful things on social media. Oh, spare yourself that. You deserve better. Just scrolling through the comments here. Yeah, all the requests for money, and not even the elections. Just there are so many places that the moment you send money, they send you another envelope asking for. I said, thank you so much. Please send more. Um, yeah. Yeah, this question of either or. One of my favorite lines. Well, so many of my favorite quotes are from Hamlet, and one of the lines is, "Nothing's either good or bad, but thinking makes it so." So we can look at either outcome as one being a tragedy, or we can look at both outcomes as being opportunities. And there's only so much that we have control over in terms of stuff outside of us. In terms of the vote, we have our one vote, or as Kimberly is mentioning, for those outside. And I had a couple of folks from other countries here, and thank you for being here. And I can imagine it's frustrating for you, and keep tapping on the whatever fears of, hey, I don't even have my one vote uh, about that, and just innocent bystanders, as it were. Uh, so let's do this. And in terms of the vote, I wanted to pull up something here. It's a graphic that came up with from Groundhog Day. Don't drive angry. Don't vote angry. And I'm going to clarify that. Anger may be a great catalyst to get you to vote, but when you are casting your ballot, when you are deciding on issues, don't do it angry, because as I said earlier in a tapping around, anger muddies the mind. It stops us from thinking clearly. Please vote sensibly. Now, what you think of as sensibly may be different than what I think of as sensibly. You know, I know that not everyone here thinks the same way I do, um, and we need to get along, no matter what. You know, I have friends and family members on both sides of the political spectrum, and we can still love each other and get along. So allowing yourself to to clear what stops you from thinking clearly, and yeah, vote sensibly. Okay. All right. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And allow yourself to go inside, feel what's going on in there, and allow yourself to be aware of what you're feeling about other people. Maybe it's what you're feeling about either the candidates, or what you're feeling about the people who support those candidates, or what you feel about, maybe friends and family, people that you interact with on a regular basis that think differently than you do. Allow yourself to be aware of the anger, the frustration, the fear. All this difficulty getting along. Notice on a scale of 0 to 10 how strong that upset is. Open your eyes. Even though some people are really pissing me off, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though some people are really upsetting me, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though some people are really upsetting me, whether it's one of the candidates or the people who support that guy, whether it's people I know or people I don't know, even though people are really upsetting me, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe all of these other people, because I choose to feel that free. All this upset with other people, all this upset about other people, all these people that are upsetting me, all these people I'm allowing to upset me, because they don't get to decide how I feel. Even the people who may have written me off because I don't think the way they do. apparently politics isn't the only disagreement we have. We also don't agree about what it means to be friends. And I choose to feel love anyway. And maybe I need a break from those people anyway. It seems like other people have power over my emotions. Like other people get to decide how I feel. And that sucks. It's on me if if I choose to feel angry. And I'm welcome to do so. And I may say that I should feel angry or scared, and that I have a right to feel this way. I also have a right to feel peace. So why don't I allow myself to exercise that right? Just like I get to vote for who's president, I also get a vote in how I feel. So why do I sometimes vote against my peace? Why do I allow other people to have this power over me? It's not because I'm bad or stupid. It's not because I'm weak or lazy. It's because I've been taught to do this. I have all this programming telling me what should upset me. But I'm taught that I don't really have a choice about that. In these kinds of situations, and when other people are disagreeing with you, you must be in emotional pain. I didn't even know I had a choice. But if I disagree with their politics, why would I agree with how I should feel based on their ideas? If I don't trust them with a vote, why would I trust them with controlling my emotions? Because I didn't know any better. And I'm setting myself free from that. I choose to clear what doesn't feel like peace. I choose to clear what doesn't feel like love. I still get to vote. And I still get to take all those positive actions to try to make the world a better place. I choose to do that with peace and love. I choose to be for things rather than against things. I choose to use my power in more positive ways. I'm clearing all of this fear that without fear and anger, I just won't be motivated to do anything. Yeah, I'm feeling so much peace now. I don't care who gets elected. I don't care what their policies are. I don't need to take any action. Peace is not going to make me complacent because I want things to get better and better for myself and for the planet. And I choose to do so from a place of love. So I choose to clear what doesn't feel like love. Clearing that stuff out at a cellular level. And clearing it all the way back through my past. All that stuff over the years that has limited my access to the love that's inside me. Clearing that away so I feel more love. And I choose to send that to others. As I clear what doesn't feel like love, then love is all I have to send. And I choose to send that to others. I choose to send it to my fellow Americans. I choose to send it to people around the globe. All those people who are innocent bystanders to this election. I'm sending them love. I'm allowing myself to heal the planet. And that starts with allowing myself to heal. And I get to choose that. Even when other people are making choices I don't like. If there are actions that I can take to minimize the danger I'm afraid they'll cause, I choose to have the freedom to take those actions. And as much as possible, I choose to do so with love. And I know it's hard sometimes. And when people are saying things that I think are insane, I choose to say, God love them. And God help me to love them too. And help me to minimize whatever damage they might do. And I'm clearing what doesn't feel like love. So that I feel safer. So that I feel stronger. So that I have the power to do what I can do. For the highest good of all concerned. And I'm setting myself free to do that. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Close your eyes and just be aware of what's going on in there. And actually, with your eyes closed, go ahead and get yourself comfortable. Take a deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. Another deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. A deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. Now just breathing comfortably with your eyes closed. Breathing comfortably, and just imagine that with each breath you take in, you breathe in relaxation and positive energy. Go ahead and imagine a healing light of whatever color you like surrounding your body, so that with each breath you take in, your lungs comfortably draw in that healing light, allowing it to flow through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. Imagine a healing shower flowing down, crystal clear water that's a perfect temperature as it flows over the top of your head, soothing and relaxing your scalp, washing away fear, doubt, anxiety, washing away anger, sadness, guilt, shame, washing away pain, frustration, disappointment, embarrassment. Washing these away to reveal the light that you truly are. This unique expression of divine light and love. Allowing more and more of that light to be revealed as that healing shower flows over your forehead, relaxing the muscles in your face, flowing down over the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, washing away tension, leaving your shoulders calm, comfortable, and relaxed. Healing shower flowing down your arms, all the way down over your fingertips, down over your chest and your stomach, soothing and relaxing, healing and cleansing. And allowing yourself to remain comfortably in whatever position you choose, allow that healing shower to flow down over your upper and lower back. And as your torso relaxes, your internal organs comfortably do whatever they need to do to achieve and maintain your optimal level of health and well-being in body, mind, and spirit. As that healing shower continues down over your body, down over your hips and your thighs, over your knees, down your lower legs, through your ankles, into your feet. And finally, that relaxation flows over your toes as you allow yourself to relax twice as much, going at least twice as deep with each number as I count backwards: 5, drifting down to 4, floating down to 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. Remembering that each and every time you hear me say the words deep sleep, with your permission, and only with your permission, you allow yourself to return to this depth or even deeper, quickly, soundly, deeply, and the physical body relaxes. And with that relaxation comes a wonderful sense of calm well-being of body and mind. Deeper, deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. And in this calm, comfortable state of mind and body, go ahead and imagine yourself in some beautiful place. Could be a place that you know, or a place completely of your own imagination. Some place where you allow yourself to be present to the beauty and the abundance and the magnificence that's here in this world. Whether you're looking out over a beautiful ocean, or you're in the mountains, in a field, in a garden, in a forest, wherever it might be, looking up at a beautiful blue sky or a beautiful nighttime sky filled with millions of stars. Just allow yourself to be present to this beauty, this magnificence, this abundance that is here for you as much as anyone else. Allow yourself to remember that there are still beautiful things out there. Allowing yourself to take a break from all the discomfort that has been around for a while. Allow yourself to remember the beauty that's still here and will continue to be here. And allow yourself to just relax into that. Allow yourself to be aware of a very loving light somewhere inside. It might start in your heart or in your gut. Just imagine this little light, and with each breath you take in, it feeds that light and that light grows. And allowing that to grow until it fills your torso and down through your legs, through your shoulders, out through your arms, and out through your fingertips, up into your head. And still, with each breath, that light grows and expands and it radiates out from you, this loving light just radiating out from you. And wherever you might be, just imagine other people and imagine sending this loving light. And some of these people might not agree with you about a lot of things. And you might allow yourself to know that maybe what they're believing is based on fear and pain. And what they need most right now is more love. Allow yourself to consider the possibility that if they felt more love, they might agree with you more. And if what they're disagreeing with you about is something that's unloving, if you don't feel that more love would help them see your point of view, then you might question, what am I after? And allow yourself to feel more love. Allowing yourself to release what doesn't feel like love so that you feel more love, and then again radiate more love, sending more love to other people and seeing them light up and becoming more loving, and then they send more loving energy towards you. And as you continue doing that, allow part of yourself to just float up outside of your body, just a little ways up, so that you can look down and see yourself radiating this light and sending that out to other people and seeing the light that they're then radiating back to you and to other people. And it's getting brighter and brighter, and allow yourself to float up over your neighborhood and seeing this exchange of light, this increase of love spreading throughout the neighborhood. Allow yourself to float up even more over your whole city and just see the love growing and expanding, allowing yourself to feel excited about how you radiating love is cultivating that, is spreading that, making your state, your city, your area a more loving place, and rising up higher and higher until you can see the whole country lighting up with this love. And just keep rising up until you see it over the whole hemisphere and finally the whole planet. Just looking and seeing people radiating love towards each other, melting away what doesn't feel like love. Just allow yourself to see the world growing brighter and brighter, radiating this loving light, and allowing yourself to feel really good about how you're contributing to that, how you're making this positive difference. Sending loving light out and allowing yourself to feel the loving light that comes back to you. Just allowing that to melt away anything that doesn't feel like love. And just seeing the world all lit up with that love, allow yourself to float back down into your body, bringing with you all that love, feeling it in every fiber of your being as we go even deeper now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and 0 is deep sleep. In a moment, I'll count you back out from 0 up to 5. 5 will be wide awake, alert, focused, and energetic, feeling much better than before, much more loving towards yourself and others, with a much greater sense of confidence that whatever is happening at this time and whatever will happen over the next couple of weeks, you're going to be able to handle it, and you're going to find opportunities to make things better. And you have the strength and ability to make things better. Tonight, when you choose to go to sleep, don't be surprised when you fall asleep quickly, soundly, deeply, and sleep very well through the night. During the night, you'll dream. The more you dream, the stronger you become. I'm going to ask your unconscious mind to allow at least one of your dreams to be a very healing dream. Continuing this healing process in body, mind, and spirit so that in the morning, at the time you've chosen to wake up, you wake up easily, feeling refreshed, energetic, and ready to start the day, again, powerfully moving forward into that ever more joyful experience of an ever greater abundance of health, wealth, happiness, and love, which are your birthright and which benefit others. Now I go back down to 0, which is always deep sleep, allowing your mind, body, and spirit to digest all these positive thoughts and images, taking them in at a very deep level so that these positive changes occur easily, effortlessly, and naturally. Coming up to 1, feeling physically relaxed. 2, feeling emotionally calm and confident. 3, health and well being, enthusiasm, love, joy, and gratitude flowing through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. 4, becoming more and more alert and aware of your surroundings. And 5 is eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake, and welcome back. And thank you all very much for joining me to clear out what doesn't feel like peace, to clear out what doesn't feel like love. Because as we allow ourselves to feel more peace and love, then we're able to do much more good in the world. We're able to create a world that works for everyone. We're able to create a world for the highest good of all concerned. And I greatly appreciate you being willing to take part in that. And you guys are awesome. I love you guys. God bless America. God bless this world. However you choose to take that meaning. And if you haven't voted already, vote. Vote sensibly. You know, and what you think is sensible may be different than what I think is sensible, but whatever it is, allow yourself to do it as sensibly as possible, and do what you can to make the world a better place. And I know you're already doing that, and I appreciate you being here to help you do even more of that. And thank you for this opportunity to get to do what I do. So take care, everyone. Bye.